Good morning, everybody. This is Ava with My Brainy Mess. I am revealing the 3 items that I made for the Dear Julie Julie for the design team project. And I'm going to reveal the three items to you today. The journal I will do last because that will take the longest to go through. The first item that I made were some ornaments with her digitals. I turned around and I had some wooden pieces that I painted with red paint and added one of her digitals to the ornament, and I decoupaged it with the glitter Mod Podge that's out nowadays and to give it that glitter look. I don't know if y'all can see the glitter on it. I have one with the snowman, one with her little vintage Santa, and one with her cute little smiley face Santa. And then I turned around and just blinged it with some lace and ribbon and eyelash yarn, and to give it that more festive feel for the tree. I thought they turned out really cute. They were fun to make. And then I just painted the back and also put the glitter Mod Podge on it as well. I got the Mod Podge from Spectrum Arts. And that was one of the projects that I did. The one project that nobody's seen yet took me quite a while to do, but I think it turned out really pretty. I'm really excited about it. And that is the pillow. I made a pillow. I did, you know, it doesn't do it justice. I'm trying to get it to where y'all can see it. But what I did was I took the cute little Santa that was in her digital. It's my favorite part of this whole digital is this little Santa. I made it bigger, and I put it on some 8x10 cardstock with fabric attached, and turned and digitized the fabric with her digital. Then I just took some vintage lace. Well, actually, it was a tablecloth that I completely just cut to pieces and outlined it in the piece. As you can see, I took the lace off of that cloth. I think it was a bedspread or tablecloth. I'm not real sure. And I turned around and took the little flowers, and then I blinged it with stickles. I don't know if you can tell. And the fabric is a vintage fabric that I got from an auction, and the fabric behind it is also from an auction that I got. And then I took there was some blingy yarn. I just took the bling part of the yarn off and outlined it around the piece, and basically just made it into a pillow cover. It's a little bit, I tried to put one of my pillows in it, and it doesn't quite fit, but it needs a smaller pillow, and but it is removable. And then I just put ruffle all around it to give it that little cute ruffly feel. But I think it turned out pretty cute. It's very, very blingy. The stickles are very, very nice. This is not washable. Definitely just for looks only, not to be played with or laid on or anything. It's just strictly for looks. And I put some stickle in the little holly berries as well on the deal. But I thought it turned out real cute. See? I will put a picture of the whole thing in with this video. I have it where you can see the whole thing. But anyway, that's what I did with that. Then I took, hold on a minute. I took and decided to also make a journal out of it as well. So what I did was, first off, I've got it tied with the sparkly yarn that I outlined the Santa on the pillow with. I had just taken the sparkle part off of it and left the yarn there. But in this particular case, I just decided to use it as a tie for the journal. I have found some vintage fabric that was also bought at auction. And I put one of Dearjulie's digitals on front. I blinged it with some of that metal flakes all around it. And then for the, then I went and got a piece of the 49 paper market or whatever that I got from Spectrum Arts and put it on there to give it a little more dimension. Then I get a little ruffle and also put some bling around the ruffle. Then, oh, and I also put some little corner tabs on it to keep it from fraying. On the inside, I backed it with some cardstock that I found I thought would be very cute in here. And did some vintage red lace that I have found and put on here. And then I took one of Julie's digitals and it made it into a little, one of these little flip-flop flaps. And we have a pocket here for journaling. It's very snug in there, but it goes in there. And got some writing space here, some writing space here. And then up here on top, I have a little pocket with 3 little tags in it. This tag is a little tablet you can also write in, which is also part of Julie's digitals. These are also in that kit as well. There we go. Oh, and then we have on the back, oh, which also has a little pocket as well. Sorry about that, forgot that pocket. Well, it goes in there. I just can't. It's just very, 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 very tight. There we go. I turned around and well, first off, I distressed every other page red and green, red and green, red and green all through this whole thing. And then on the red distressed, I put this green lace on it. And on the red lace, on the green etch, I put the red. So, and I just kind of randomly just put it in there to where it looks nice. I have a fabric flip with some lace, rickrack, and some more rickrack lace, and another one of her digitals that I also put into a fabric. And use some of her digitals for pages. There's a lot of journaling space in this because I believe in journaling space. Then we have this with a pocket, also with one of her little digitals. And her little digitals I made into what do you call it? A paperclip tag. Thought it was real cute with one of her little digitals of the little boot. Embellished it with a little die cut and some vintage fabric. And just, I had this little piece of ribbon I put on here, and I just stuffed it with some green tissue, green tracing paper, dyed tracing paper. I edged Mr. Santa Claus with a gold pen. Added, punched out a tab with one of her digitals, and added this little love dangle to the edge of it. Sat and made a little shaker with a playing card, and attached it to one of her digitals. And another digital page. Made a little pocket. This is one of her little digitals I made into a little button, and I have stuffed it with a looks like maybe a layaway card, and put a little bit of her digital here. And this was one of her digitals I cut to fit as a tag there. And then we have her digital here. And then I have her digital here, made a little tablet and stamped it with Santa Claus. I love all these little peppermint stripes. Make you kind of dizzy after a while if you get too much of it. Oh, and then this is just a piece of wrapping paper to help back it a little bit and give it some more color and get away from that stripes a little bit. And another one of her digital pages. And then again, I cut out another one of her, out of her digitals, a tab, and made a little charm out of paper clips and bow rings, and a little bit of, actually, these are actually 14 karat gold little beads. That was from a necklace I had. Again, some more of her digitals. And then I made a belly band and attached one of her single little item digital in her digitals, and cut him out, and put him on there, and backed it with some little lace from a table runner. Then I took one of her digitals and made into a little journal folder, and made another little belly band and put another one of her digitals in it. And then one of her digitals that kind of made into a little tab to keep it shut. Then on the back, I have a Dear Santa that came from one of the 49 paper packs, or I think this one was Paper Studio. And I attached another little folder, made it into a belly band, and put that behind there. And again, another piece of wrapping paper I put behind there to help offset the stripes. And here we've got the center. Made a little, another paper clip, and made it into a little dangle. Put one of her little digitals on there. And this is part of the 49er I put on the back of it. And I put a little, I guess, little belly band thing to put it in there, because it was just, I thought, too tall for the journal, and I was afraid it was going to get ruined. So I put a little I guess belly band thing here to clip into there, and plus I wanted it to kind of dangle off the side, so I could bring it over and dangle off the side a little bit. Another one of her digitals. Here's one of her candy stripe digitals. Excuse me, I'm hot. I edged it in gold and just made it you know, just a little paper to write on. Okay. I had made a bunch of fabric I took some of her digitals and did a lot of fabric digitizing, and I had some left over, so I turned around and made this little flap with a little with a safety pin, and made a little loop so it could go in there, so it just kind of flaps around. I just thought that was so cute. Then I had another corner pocket. I made a little fabric cluster with one of the fabric digitals, the fabrics with her digital on it. And then I just made a little journaling card out of a timesheet card and just kind of blinged it with some napkin and whatever strips I had left over from whatever I was cutting up. And then some tissue paper or dyed tracing paper. I took another one of the my what do you call it, card stocks that I had for, I think it was 49 again studios, and I took a piece of the digital and made a little card out of it, and made a little tuck spot with one of her digitals, and then put in some coffee dyed paper and stamped it with a Christmas stamp. Made another little there we go. Made another little cluster with her digitals in the fabric, and turned it into a cluster, and put one of these paper clips in the back, and this is also coffee dot wrapping paper I put in here. And then on the back I just had some cardstock had left over, I thought would be kind of neat to have for writing on the back. There we go. And then some more wrapping paper. I just thought he was cute, so I just thought I'd attach him in there. And I had this all cut out, and I thought, well, I'll just attach him in here and just make him loose, and somebody can put it in wherever they want. Use him as a book holder, a bookmark, or wherever they want to use him for. Another one of her digitals I made into a pocket and added some papers that I had left over. And this is tissue paper. I thought would be kind of pretty in there. And this is just coffee dyed. This one is a magnet fabric over the page flip. On this side, I made a little folder. Thought would be kind of cute, and you can just kind of goes there to keep it shut. And on the back, it's just one of her images, and then outlined it in gold pen and just decorated it, and just you can put it over the page, and it magnetizes and stays in place. Well, I say that it's not doing it. Why is it not doing it? Something's wrong. My magnet came off. Oh no, Mr. Bill. That was not good. Let's see if we can't get that magnet back on. Oh my goodness. How embarrassing. I don't know how that came off. Wow. We'll put that back in when it dries. Then I did another little tabby with her digital, her peppermint digitals, and then added a little cross charm on the end. And then I did another belly band with this real pretty gold glittery ribbon that I had. I thought would be very pretty in here. So I just took one of her digitals, bagged it with coffee dyed paper, and made it into a journaling card and some more coffee dyed paper. Then in the back, we've got it also with some vintage red lace. Made a little tablet. And on the back, got a little tuck spot with a couple of her digitals. And there we go. Oh, and this is napkin. I thought was pretty, so I put on that and a little ribbon on the side of this little folder. And then some more coffee dyed paper. And there you go. That is, oh, and then I added a couple little charms down below here. So there you go. That is my September design team project for the Dearjuliejulie digital. And I was gonna say something. I have enjoyed working on this. It was fun. Can't wait to do the next one. And there you go. I appreciate y'all. I did some of it already online in a video, but not the whole finished product, especially the pillow. Nobody even saw the pillow. That was a project I did on my own by myself without anybody seeing, so that one was a kind of a surprise. I want to thank y'all from the top of my heart to top of my brain to the bottom of my feet. And y'all please like and share and subscribe to my video. I would mostly appreciate it. And again, y'all have a blessed day, and I will see y'all on the flip-flop. Bye.